should let Erika pick again.
All right. You gotta really mix them up now. Like put a little effort in them. There you go.
I think I mixed them. Ow! Hit myself right in the lip.
God.
It's gonna make a good outtake video.
Yeah, that will be.
You mixed up well now.
I'd say so.
No,
those are the
ones
ones
we
we
already did. Let's not do Trump again.
No, good God.
Ready?
Make it a good one, Erika.
No pressure.
Make it a good one. Oh, not that one. No, I'm just kidding.
Australia.
Oh, yes! It's a good one. That's a perfect.
God.
And actually, in the last video, I did, say that this would eventually be an issue. And look at that, it's the next one.
I'm Peter.
I'm Julie.
That's Erika, and Erika just picked Australia. It's the Australia issue.
So, Peter, please tell me why I should not like Australia.
It has more pedophiles per capita than any other
You're a
country in the world.
liar. I believed you the first time.
Do you know that that's not true?
I do know that's not
How do you
true.
know
I
that's
looked
not
it
true?
up. I Googled that shit.
Was it Google.Australia?
You're such an asshole. It is not true. You told me it wasn't true.
8 of the world's 10 most deadliest creatures live in Australia.
You're lying. Erika, are you sitting on my phone?
No.
Then I better call it.
Oh, yeah, there it is. Thanks. I didn't really.
8 of the world's 10 most deadliest creatures live in Australia.
Oh, deadliest creatures?
Yes.
Okay, that I will believe. Maybe.
Everything will kill you in Australia.
No, that's not true.
Everything.
Most pedophiles.
Koalas have chlamydia. Those cute little things that Americans
I know,
love
they
so
have
much.
and they have lesbian tendencies.
I'm okay with that.
Most pedophiles. Pedophiles
Per capita.
per capita
I'm gonna pull my shorts down. You're gonna kiss my ass if that's
live
true.
where? You told me it wasn't true.
Maybe just to make you feel better.
This is no. Top 10 countries with the most and least sex offenders.
Go ahead.
Hold on.
I want to hear you.
Wait.
What country do you think it is? Starts with an A, ends with an A. It's not America.
Apparently, Illinois is like the worst place
It's
ever.
not a country.
I know, but it just starts off by telling me Illinois is the.
Country. Algeria? Oh, Algeria starts with an A, ends with an A. Nope.
He got you, didn't he?
did get me.
Son of a bitch, this just tells me about where are the countries?
Albania.
Oh, this
Albania's
is
another
counties.
one.
This is counties, not countries. That's why. Counties. Where should sex offenders live? Perverts per capita.
Graveyards.
Canada? Wait.
Gee, he knows.
It's not Australia.
It is Australia.
You're saying that because you hate Australia, and the only reason he hates Australia is because of fucking what's that game called?
What's your language? There's people in here.
Because of not lacrosse.
You don't even know.
Rugby. What's this sport? Rugby?
Yeah. Well, and other things. But they're wankers. They're absolute tosses.
They're wankers because you don't because of how they play rugby. That's the only reason you don't like Australians.
Okay, can I just say this? 90% of school-aged children in Australia have been sexually abused. It's on the Independent in UK. 90% of children. Thank you.
Oh my god.
Thank you.
Really?
It's on the Independent, which is a legit UK news source. Yes, 90% of school-aged children in Australia have been sexually abused. 90%.
But that's skewed because there's countries that don't even process pedophiles.
Don't defend Australia.
I'm not, but
Your guest host will end abruptly. That's disgusting. Right?
but if you think about India,
I have nothing on me. Catch up with me.
Story of his life.
Yes. Wow. Let me know how you tried the soap and let me know how it was. Alright? Thanks, guys. I got cortisone yesterday. This is the first time in like 3 weeks I haven't had a brace on, so the cortisone seems to help. Hopefully. Bye, guys.
Bye.
but there's countries that don't.
Report it.
There's report
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
all the sexual trafficking. And
Yeah, but still, the fact that you did report it and 90% of your children of school age have been molested. Come on.
But you know what?
it was an island for criminals.
It is an island for criminals.
Well, I mean, it was.
And still is.
Like
All
a prison
descendants of
island.
fucking criminals. It was a penal colony.
Just because they're a
Here's a funny
descendant does
story.
not make them a criminal. If my great-great-great-grandfather was a criminal, does that mean that I'm a criminal? No.
Potentially. Doesn't mean you're not.
Right, but it doesn't mean that I am.
Doesn't mean you're not.
Doesn't mean that I am.
Doesn't mean you're not.
Doesn't mean that I am.
Doesn't mean you won't
Doesn't
be.
mean that I am.
Doesn't mean you won't be.
Doesn't mean that I will be.
The moment I keep this up and you hit me, you're going to become a criminal. Really, between law-abiding citizen and criminal could be in a flash.
Well, true. Someone did something to my kid, I'd become a criminal real fast.
Like knock their teeth out.
Yeah. They'd be swallowing them, choking on them. What am I
Like
choking on?
you call them a cunt or something.
Yeah. Exactly. I would shank somebody if they hurt my kid.
I'd like to see that. Not them hurt your kid, but watch you shank somebody.
Yeah, I totally would.
It'd be kind of hot.
I would become hood real quick. Real quick.
Bring out your inner Robin.
Yeah. I
Wow.
would get hood.
That was a
real quick.
stereotype.
It was. That's all right. We had that issue. Hopefully you watched it. Peter's going to become distracted for a little while.
I'm looking at Erika. I've seen your pants before.
That's an issue.
And I love them.
That's an issue.
It is. Oh, yes.
Sure.
So, Australia. Funny inside story here that you may not know, probably don't know. You probably don't know, unless you live in Australia or New Zealand. The term "g'day, mate," "g'day, mate" meaning a greeting.
I know this.
Did I tell you this already?
Yeah, but go ahead. Tell everybody
Mate
else.
started in New Zealand because since Australians are inmates, it was an abbreviation for inmates. So when Aussies would make their way to New Zealand, we'd go, "Hey, g'day, mate." They'd be like, "Oh, they're really fucking friendly," and then they realized, "Oh, wait, they're calling us inmates." But then they took it home and started using it, and it was like theirs, like they identify with it.
Well, what better thing to do than when you're,
They call yourself a criminal?
you know,
To be
just
proud of being descendants of inmates?
to make it not so,
Hurtful?
yeah.
I mean, you're an Australian, so I guess that mate is better than Australian or Aussie.
Do you drink Foster's?
No. Listen, I will go to a shop to get, I don't know, lamb or something.
Mm-hmm.
If it's anything Australian, I won't buy it. If it's the last thing in the shop and I absolutely want it, need it, have to have it, I won't buy it. In fact, I've stopped shopping at a certain store because they serve Australian lamb and Australian breast-fed beef. I won't shop there again.
It's
New Zealand has the best lamb in the world. Why the fuck wouldn't you put that in your store?
because maybe they don't know that.
Then you should
I
be
hear
selling
more about
meat.
Australia than I do New Zealand.
Yeah.
Why is that?
Well, because you hear more about assholes than you hear about nice people. Wrong or right?
Sadly, you're right.
Basically, Australia is a nation full of Donald Trumps.
I no longer like Australia.
Mission accomplished.
I no longer want to visit Australia.
Why the fuck would you want to visit there anyway? What is in Australia? Why is America's fascination? Tell us what your fascination
It's
is
the
with Australia.
animals.
What animals? The ones that are gonna fucking kill you? They're all gonna kill you. All of them. Everywhere you go, salt
People don't
water,
know that.
fresh water.
Oh my god, so we had this conversation at the restaurant because we sell kangaroo. It's on the menu. And this guy was like, why
You're
on
eating
earth-
kangaroo?
Why on earth
Kill them all.
why on earth would you sell kangaroo? Like, oh, they're so cute. And I was
It's
like,
healthy
and
meat.
and they'll kill you? And he's like, are they nasty? I was like,
Yes.
oh my god, yes. They're so nasty.
And they're very healthy meats to eat.
Yeah.
They're very lean, and they're overpopulated. And they eat them in Australia.
yeah.
It's like eating cow or chicken, I suppose. But I mean,
Yeah.
it's their national symbol, which doesn't make a whole lot of sense. But
Interesting.
they eat their national symbol. Yes, that'd be like going to a restaurant bar and getting like bald eagle wings
Yeah.
on wing night.
Yeah, that'd be weird. That'd be very weird.
You wouldn't eat many.
No.
Imagine a wing the size of an eagle wing, like a fucking 18-inch wing.
That's great. Yeah.
Oh, it'd be so good, like the Flintstones. Yabba dabba doo.
Oh. All right. So, to sum things up, Australia is loaded with pedophiles, angry kangaroos,
And chlamydia.
chlamydia-filled koala bears.
And deadly things everywhere. Everywhere. There's not a place you can go in Australia and not be within 10 feet of something deadly.
Well, what about New Zealand?
We have no snakes. Our
Really?
bees don't sting.
How do your bees not sting?
They don't sting.
How do they not sting?
I don't know. How do some jellyfish in Thailand not sting?
Some of them don't have stingers, some of them bite.
Thank you.
Do they bite?
I don't fucking know. I've never had one. I've been like, here be, come on, I dare you. I don't know. We have no snakes. There's nothing poisonous in New Zealand. Nothing. So way back in whatever times it was, when all the continents broke up, right? And it was the archipelago and they all broke into continents. Australia broke away from the continents. New Zealand was formed from volcanoes. So it didn't have all that shit that came with Australia.
Right.
So we don't have any of that. We don't have crocodiles, we don't have
You have
alligators.
hobbit houses.
We do.
I want to stay in a hobbit house.
It's gonna hurt your back.
Well, not for long, maybe a day or two.
It's gonna hurt your back.
So how did New Zealand get inhabited then?
James Cook, Captain James Cook, was sailing around exploring, found these islands. After the third or fourth time that they came back, the natives decided to stop killing everyone on the ships. And they had a treaty, and the Waitangi Treaty. And then the white Europeans came and started to settle New Zealand. Basically, that might be like a CliffsNote version of what happened, but essentially, New Zealand is so much better than Australia.
All right, folks. Public service announcement.
Australia sucks.
Australia sucks, New Zealand rocks.
Hashtag Australia sucks.
I'm so hashtagging this episode as Australia sucks.
You are.
Yeah.
I'm Peter.
I'm Julie.
That's Australia sucks. Oh,
Nice.
do you want to tell them how they can tell us
Oh
what
yeah.
other things suck?
So you can send us your issues at theblankissueshow@gmail.com. You can hit us up on Facebook, Instagram, or Twitter.
Hashtag TBI. Sorry.
Hashtag the blank issue.
Or at the
Hashtag-
blank issue.
Hashtag Australia sucks.
Is that good?
That's good.
Alright.
Hi. Hi.
I should really pause when I do that because when I edit the video, it looks so
I
abrupt.
know, yeah.
It looks so abrupt.